Yes, everyone, this is Stephen Howson. This is Full Time Devils, and that was an absolute pile of wank, wasn't it? Philosophically, if you want to look at it, we're still joint top of the group. We didn't lose away from home. In the grand scheme of things, things are still going right, and we've played a very young side. Give a full debut out to Brandon Williams. We got to see more of Angel Gomez, more of Mason Greenwood, advancing them towards becoming potential regular first-team starters. But in reality, it was a pretty uninspiring performance, mirroring much of what we've seen for a long time, it really feels. I can't even put my finger on, without just saying United don't create enough. United don't create enough. 6 shots, none on target tonight, and you're like, the Mason one probably should have been classed as on target, because I think it probably was. Obviously, it was blocked. That, for me, was probably the highlight of the game. Ball played into the channel by Delo. James gets round the back, puts a cross in. Good cross as well for Mason Greenwood. And that is the sort of system goal I want to see United creating and finishing more of. Those are the type of goals I see City scoring hundreds of, chances that they make hundreds of. And if we can create those regular chances, our strikers will start to score regular amount of goals. But ultimately, 6 shots wasn't enough for us to get a single one on target. You get no shots on target, you don't score any goals. Pretty straightforward maths, that, isn't it? No shots on target, generally quite difficult to come away with scoring a goal without going full Michael Owen on you. They didn't really... I was going to say they didn't really trouble us at the back, but they actually did trouble us at the back on a couple of occasions. United have clearly gone with trying to go down this route of having a lot of youngsters, and at the same time they've asked and probably only wanted to blood in a lot of the youngsters, but losing the players of the likes of the quality that we've lost. Whatever your thoughts on Sanchez and Lukaku, they were very, very good players still. And the pair of them were players that had scored more than 20 goals in a season. Nobody in this squad has scored 20 goals in a season, and we let 2 of them go this summer, and we're going, wonder why we can't score goals. A combination of that and the creativity that's gone. Pogba, when he plays, looks fairly anonymous, and when he isn't playing, obviously there's no impact whatsoever. For Scott McTominay getting Player of the Month, which I thought was probably well earned, he isn't a creative midfielder. Fred hasn't worked yet, isn't creating anywhere near what you'd want as a creative midfielder, and we struggle. It's as simple as that. We're looking at Delo. Yeah, he can create a few chances. Brandon Williams, yeah, he can probably create a few chances, but the guy was making his full first start tonight. What are you going to get from someone making their first full start? You're just hoping for flashes of little bits. That's all you're hoping for. Ultimately, a young player, when they come into a team, they generally don't take enormous leaps in what they can do. You don't just see someone just start doing stuff they never did at youth level. You will see them doing things they've done at youth level, but what you want to start to see is consistency from them. And you want to see them show flashes, and then in the next game show more flashes and more flashes until they start to have not just consistent games, but then consistency from one game to the next. That's the sort of pathway that you're looking, and I think Brandon Williams looks all right for that so far. I mean, you can go through the entire 11, can't you, and say who did what right and who did what wrong. Fundamentally, the team isn't creating enough, and we're not scoring enough. We are going to break our duck of not winning since Paris, I am certain, over the next half a dozen games. We've got, 7 of the next games, 6 of them are away, and we've got Liverpool at home. Don't lose your shit yet, lads, because it's probably about to get a lot worse. But just ride it out, because ultimately what you're going to do is not support United anymore. Sweet. Fuck off now if you're going to do that. It sucks. Losing your head isn't going to fucking make it come any better, is it? It's just going to fucking suck. And yes, if you want to fucking be like, yeah, Glazer's out, yes, I totally fucking agree with you, but it doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything, just fucking... Do you know what? I saw one of these fucking Glazer Out accounts the other day. It was created 2 months ago and I tweeted 30,000 times. And you're like, that's a full-time fucking job. It's like 500 fucking tweets a day or something like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? I totally support a new ownership regime at the club. You're not going to get it between now and the end of the season, though. I don't even know if someone just gave me 4 billion and I walked up to the fucking front door of the club, knocked on the door and was like, right, got 4 billion, fuck off. They don't have to sell. They'd be like, no, I don't want it. Want 5. Or just like, no, I'm not going. Then what? We're fucking stuck with them until they decide that they want to go. And they've had shit for 14 years that they've owned us. And it's not made them want to sell up yet. So, you know, and people that are demanding a boycott. I know people that boycott in 2005 and haven't been back. What did it matter? The club just fucking replaces you. So you're only cutting your own fucking nose off to do that. It's gonna suck. Might as well fucking revel in it for a bit, aren't you? See you in a bit.